Our summer in youth ministry is coming to an end. Our camp was epic, and our 6th grade VBS, our senior graduation at the beginning of the summer was epic. But in the weeks leading into it, it did this to our social media, and it was tragic. And that's when I realized something that most youth ministries and most youth pastors are missing. It's about being consistent.
My whole life is consistent.
Here's the thing about social media and consistency with social media. That might be the single most important trait when it comes to social media in youth ministry over the long haul. Creativity is important, motivation is important, ideas are important, aesthetic, vibe, artistic integrity, video editing, all those things matter. But I think above all of it, one of the most important things that you can have in your youth ministry is consistency. And here's the thing, consistency isn't built for the easy weeks. It's reflected in the chaotic weeks, the summers, the missions trips, the camps, the VBSs. How will your social media fare over the course of the month? So here is what we are doing in our student ministry moving forward on social media to ensure and to make sure that consistency reigns supreme. And I have something that I can give to you so that you can adopt some of that same mindset and that you can have consistency with your social media in your youth ministry this fall and on into the future. Welcome everybody to the Hybrid Ministry Show. So here's the thing about youth ministry and social media. You know that all good youth ministry happens in like the relationships and in the margins, and sometimes by allowing and even leaning into some of the interruptions. But you know that that will tank your consistency over the long haul with social media. The effectiveness of your consistency with social media is only going to rise and fall on the strength of your systems. And if that sounds just like a nerdy, like high level, like youth pastor things to say, then let me just say this. You need a plan so that when life goes crazy and you had no idea of what was going to happen to you this day, social media doesn't miss a beat, okay? Most content strategies collapse the moment that real life happens, and you know as well as anybody that real life is going to happen in youth ministry. So here's my plan moving forward. So if you look here on screen, you will see my plan for the month of August, which, hey, here's the good news. My summer seasonal year 2, by the way, so we've already gone through one full cycle of this seasonal social media pack, is A, being revamped, and also B is right now 50% off, because if you jump in, you'll have the month of August to run this. Even though it's 50% off, you'll still get access to everything included in the entire pack. And fall is right around the corner. This pack costs $17.99 regularly. It'll be cut in half for those of you who want to hop in. Click the link down below to check that out. But here's what we're doing. Every single week, we are including a carousel-based post. And what I'm using is, if you click this, is it takes you to our Carousel Engine. It's powered by AI, but it's not AI graphics. Don't worry. The AI trend of summer graphics is disgusting, and that is not what I recommend for you to do. In fact, if you gain access to my carousel post, which is a bit of a surcharge, but let me tell you how you can get both my pack and the Carousel Engine included for only less than the cost of a Spindrift, honestly, truly, genuinely. But my AI-powered Carousel Engine will help you develop a good hook. And then you take the content using my framework. So I fed the AI prompt. You copy and paste that prompt. Use it in any of your favorite AIs. You can use Claude. You can use Chat. In fact, there's even one, spoiler alert, it's going to be in the video that's going to be releasing next week, called askphil.ai. You can use any of those. It's faith-based, so it's great. So check it out. But it will give you a hook. In addition to that, I will also include a sermon clip, okay? And I will link down below is my sermon clip guide, the best guide for it. That one's completely free. All you gotta do is figure out how to start capturing your sermons via live stream or some sort of camera setup in the back of the room. I give complete gear recommendations, microphone recommendations, and then like the best AI clip generator, like cut up thing. So you upload the full length of the sermon, and then the AI clip will spit out viral clips that you can use. So post one of your sermon clip, one of your carousels that's gonna be tied to your sermon. You're already doing this work. You're already putting the work in. All you gotta do is figure out how to repurpose it. And here's the good news. You don't actually have to really lift a finger in much of this, but it's going to be a custom version of your youth ministry and your social media, not something that you can download from a monthly pack that someone from across the country cooked up. But this is going to be your face, your teachers, your youth ministry, those people that get in front of your students and prepare your lessons. And then here are the other fun wins. So we got like Bible trivia. We got like a spiritual practice video. We got man on the street interview videos. We got transition videos. We got verse videos. We got all kinds of different like archetypes that some of them are done for you, so they're plug and play. You just drop them and go. You can even like schedule them in the Meta Business Suite if you want to go something like that route. That doesn't let you schedule anything in like TikTok or YouTube, but like you can still get them to kind of set them and forget them. And then some of the other ones are going to require someone in your context to grab a camera, grab a microphone, grab a phone, and then go around and include your people in it. Because what people want on social media is a little bit of entertainment and something familiar. So if they scroll through and they see your faces, your students, your people, that's going to be much more worthy of someone stopping and pausing and giving their attention to your social media than anything else that you could possibly cook up. So this is what I'm doing. And here's the good news. This is my key to consistency. I built this schedule for other youth workers, but it's the same schedule that I implement and adopt in my own student ministry. And this ensures that at a minimum, I'm posting at least 4 times per week. And if I'm not posting on the weekends, let's say, and I'm off on Fridays, then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they're all covered. I have a post for every single day. And this is what you get, access to this framework right here when you grab my seasonal social media pack. However, above and beyond all of that, if you become a $4 per month hybrid hero, part of the Patreon, my Patreon membership tier, you get access to this seasonal social media pack. So when life hits the fan, when the back to school kickoff is coming your way, when your senior pastor calls for an emergency meeting, you've already got a plan. You don't have to think it. You don't have to get more creative. If you get a infusion of creativity, by all means, lean into that, use it. Throw something in that's different than this schedule. But if you don't, stick with this. Then use my AI-powered Carousel Engine. And again, all a part of the $4 per month plan. So this by itself, $18. The AI Carousel Engine, $9. Both of those one-time costs. However, for $4 per month, so for the lifespan of this product right here, which is 3 months, so coming out here soon, we'll have September, October, November, $4 September, $4 October, $4 November. You're looking at $12 total over the course of those 3 months. And hey, it's not like you're not like supporting me, like you're paying for the consistency. You're paying for the structure so that when the things of life hit the fan, you have something to turn to. You have a plan. You don't have to guess. You don't have to draw out of your emotionally depleted reserves of creativity that might not be there anymore at the end of a long work week on a Thursday thinking, I forgot to post today. Because what often happens on social media is we just say it's not that important. I won't even bother with it today. And you string a few of those together and all of a sudden you have a dormant looking social media feed. And you don't want that. Students are checking out your social media before they're ever checking you out in person. So grab something like this. It only costs $4 a month. If you have budget, use your professional development or personal development budget money. It'll hit, every month, $4 per month over to Patreon, and you get access to all of this completely for free. Not to mention, we just got off a summer where I was giving away games, I was giving away full run sheets, I was giving away graphics, all over in my Hybrid Hero Patreon membership tier bonus podcast, which drops every single Monday. This is over here on my YouTube, completely for free. Hit a subscribe if you found this helpful. But if you hop into this, not only will you get access to these social media things, you'll also hear me debrief the creativity of my service and what we're using, how we're leaning in and implementing things like Sidekick in our context. And so it's really an amazing tool for you. Here's the bottom line. The people and the youth pastors who are winning on social media, they're not the most talented. They're not the most gifted with video editing and creativity and like amazing like Instagram looking feeds. No, it's the people who build a system that can actually sustain the storms of youth ministry. Hey, let me help you. I have a system. It's proven. I'm working it. I'm using it in my own context so that we don't fall flat as we lead up into bigger things. I hope that you guys found this episode helpful. If you did, hit the share button, share it with a friend, let them know. But until next time, my friends, and as always, don't ever forget to stay